Getting to a level within the sports industry where you have the opportunity to choose to play isn't easy, and certainly wasn't easy for the top contenders on this list. Sports has grown into a massive industry, and it's exciting to see how the next few years could change it. For as long as the sports industry has been around, it has always been an industry where the players could earn a lot of money. But in recent years, it has escalated dramatically, and sports personnel are earning millions of dollars for their performances. And due to the popularity of it, it will only rise for the foreseeable future. Since the sports industry has a large audience, lots more children are growing up with an aspiration to get into sports, which means there's a lot of competition. So how do you get to the top? Stick around till the end to find out who is at the top. Before we start, make sure to subscribe to our channel and comment down below what your favorite sport is. Number 5, Bryce Harper, Philadelphia Phillies, baseball. The 27-year-old right fielder has been with the Phillies for only a year, but his baseball debut was in 2012 with the Washington Nationals. And ever since his debut, his career has been full speed ahead. It doesn't show any signs of slowing down. Bryce is still at the end of the day only 27 years old, so he has a lot of time left in his career. Even though Harper is still pretty young, he's been able to really push his way to become one of the top players, not just in baseball, but in the sports industry as a whole. Harper joined the Phillies last year, and upon his arrival, he signed a 13-year contract, which will end in 2031, meaning Harper will be playing with the Phillies through the next 13 seasons. After Harper signed the 13-year contract, which has a value of $330 million, afterwards, he jumped straight into his first season with the Phillies, and during this season, Harper played well alongside his new teammates, making a great first impression for him on the team. Harper is expected to be earning roughly $26 million for this year's baseball season, which is a big increase from his $500,000 salary back in 2012 during his debut season. Number 4, Mookie Betts, LA Dodgers, baseball. Betts started his career in 2014 with the Boston Red Sox and played with that team for 5 years before switching over to the Los Angeles Dodgers. Betts joined the Dodgers in 2020, and in the same year he signed a 12-year contract, which gave him a salary of $26 million for this year, and a salary varying from $17 million to $27 million throughout the next 12 years. The deal was worth $365 million and also included a $65 million signing bonus, making it the richest contract in Dodgers history and the third richest contract in the history of North American sports. Betts grew up with sports being all around him. His mother is an avid bowler, and his third cousin, Terry Shumpert, also used to play baseball. Betts' mother, Diana, coached Betts when he was younger and taught him how to bowl. Now, alongside Betts' incredible baseball career, he's also a professional bowler. Mookie's contract with the Dodgers will end in 2032. Let's see how Mookie plays in these next 12 seasons. Number 3, Saul Canelo Alvarez, DAZN, boxing. Growing up in Mexico, Alvarez was surrounded with boxing, and his brothers have all become professional boxers, but not quite to the standard of Canelo. Along his career, which started when Canelo was around 13 years old, he seemed to have a natural talent for this sport due to the fact he won all of his matches with KOs, knockouts, and then as his career began to progress, he managed to get a silver medal at the Junior Mexican National Championships when he was 14 years old. Canelo now does boxing on the streaming service DAZN. The partnership between the pair started in 2018 with 3 of Canelo's fights on the service. Streaming service DAZN committed $365 million in 2018 to lock up the next 11 fights of boxing's biggest pay-per-view star. DAZN and Canelo signed a contract when Canelo first joined the service in 2018 for the star to work for them on the streaming site. The contract between the pair is valued at $365 million, and Canelo's salary isn't any different, with the star earning $35 million per fight. Canelo is one of the top boxers in the entire world, so it's no surprise the amount he is earning. It seems that DAZN was the first to snap up the opportunity to host fights from Canelo before he went elsewhere. Canelo is expected to make a return to the ring on September 12th. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more videos about luxury. Number 2, Mike Trout, LA Angels, baseball. The New Jersey native was scouted and selected selected by the Los Angeles Angels in the first round of the 2009 MLB draft. Although he only made one brief major league appearance in 2011, he was asked to become a regular player for the Angels the subsequent season. Before his professional career, Trout was already interested in baseball, as his father played baseball when he was at the University of Delaware, and he played for the Minnesota Twins. Trout has always been described as the fastest and strongest ever since he was a teen, so it wasn't difficult for the Angels to want Mike to play for them. In 2019, Trout made the decision to sign a 12-year contract to play for the Angels. The contract is said to have a value of $426 million, with Trout making $36 million in 2020 alone. Trout is expected to make $35 million every year until his contract reaches its end, which will be in 2030-2031. Trout is a center fielder and has only played for the Los Angeles Angels in his entire professional baseball career. Trout's contract is the second richest contract in the history of North American sports, with Trout's contract being first for 1 year and 4 months, but then got overtaken. Trout still remains one of the best players for the Los Angeles Angels, and for baseball in general, he has been a Player of the Week roughly 5 times. Let's hope Trout keeps up his good streak. And number 1, Patrick Mahomes, Kansas City Chiefs, American football. Born and raised in Texas, Mahomes grew up with sports in his life from a very early age, as his father was a pitcher for a variety of teams. Mahomes continued his sporting journey throughout his time in high school and during his time in college at Texas Tech. Mahomes was a top prospect for the 2014 Major League Baseball draft, but was not expected to be selected high due to his commitment to college. In 2017, Mahomes announced he was leaving college to join the NFL draft. Things worked out for Mahomes when he was selected by the Kansas City Chiefs as the first quarterback. 2017, the Chiefs signed Mahomes to a fully guaranteed 4-year, $16.42 million contract that included a signing bonus of $10.08 million. In Mahomes' first game, he played for most of the game and helped lead the Chiefs to a 27-24 win. Mahomes has only ever played for the Chiefs, as he was fresh out of college when he got his big break. Mahomes has seemingly gotten on well with his team and continues to work hard on his team and show that he has some impressive skills for such a young quarterback. In 2020, Mahomes signed a 10-year contract extension worth $477 million, with another $26 million in potential bonuses, for a total of $503 million, the richest contract in the history of North American sports. Mahomes had a salary of $465,000 in 2017 when he was first scouted and picked up by the Chiefs. Now in 2020, however, Mahomes is expected to make $825,000 as his base salary, with it expecting to grow exponentially throughout the next 10 years. Mahomes is expected, as a base sum, to earn $1.5 million to $38 million in his career between the years of 2021 and 2031. And that about does it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell to make sure you never miss a video from us.